Hello there. The problem with gray area harassment at work. Human nature is not black and white, but black and gray, the British author Graham Greene once wrote. In other words, it's too simple to say that the people are either good or bad. It's more complicated than that. Describing a situation or project as black and white means it's easy to understand whether it's right or wrong. It's clearly either one or the other. But if something is a gray area, we aren't quite sure whether it's right or wrong. It's a mix of black and white. A recent survey of workers in Japan has focused on something that's being described as gray area harassment in the workplace. Behavior that may not clearly constitute harassment but doesn't feel right either. Almost 1,200 workers aged between 18 and 65 took part in the survey, which was done by a Tokyo-based tech firm called Kitera. About half of the people surveyed said they'd experienced behavior at work that might be called gray area harassment. Of these, about a quarter said they'd had colleagues sign at them or fail to return greetings. These are a good example of things that wouldn't traditionally be called harassment but aren't pleasant either. uh, did I read it correctly? Of these, about a quarter said they'd had colleagues sigh at them or fail to return greetings. Fail, my eyes, fail to return greetings. 16% said they'd felt forced into taking part in company drinking session or the entertaining of clients, while others said they'd felt a pressure to answer personal questions. Many of the people who admitted they had taken part in so-called gray area harassment, perhaps by asking personal questions, said they hadn't meant any harm. However, 46% of participants who had experienced this type of behavior said it had made them consider leaving their job. Speaking to the Mainichi, law professor Masato Hara from Seiki University said it's difficult for companies to identify and stop behavior that does not clearly constitute harassment. However, he added that firms can encourage employees to be more mindful, ensuring they communicate in a way that doesn't cause discomfort. Discussion. What are your thoughts on Kitera's findings? Very common. I think it's universal. Just being not nice to someone, that it doesn't really mean harassment, but some people just cannot be nice to everyone, but they don't mean anything. Yeah. So, I don't know if you call it harassment or not. It's just that the person is not nice. Do you find it surprising that half of the participants said they had experienced gray area harassment? I guess maybe there's too many stressful people that not many people are not nice anymore. It's not really harassment. So, but you feel kind of discomfort. Yeah? How would you describe the culture at your workplace? Nice. I mean, I don't have anybody who doesn't really answer your hello or greetings or sigh at you. I mean, as a joke, maybe there can be something, but come over here, my baby. You're too cute. Too cute. You're too cute, my baby. Okay. How would you create a positive work environment if you were a manager? I agreed, yes. And just talk with smile. Yeah. Yes, I know you like it here, don't you? Which of your friends or family would you say has the best work environment? Probably me, or my father. For the discussion, what do you most enjoy about your job? Some flexibility and challenging. What and the people are nice actually. What do your colleagues complain about the most often at work? Such a long work time, because we work in the field. But I don't, but they do in this hot summer. So it's more like a national condition that they complain about. Who would you say are the most stressed out people at your workplace? I guess those colleagues who works at the field is just too hot. It's not about the people's communication. There can be something, but it's more like the heat. If who are the most hardworking people at your workplace? Those people who works at the field is. Do you know anyone who absolutely loves their job? Yeah, there are some like that, which is nice.